baseball on tap. The Atlanta Braves taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And see the big bat in the lineup so far this year. Vaughn Grissom leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
So just about set now, and on the hill today, Jordan Montgomery. What do we have on him?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
And now the DH, Brendan Donovan. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And a pitch. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Anderson ready to work. Good eye right there. Next pitch is outside.
All right, come on now.
That one 95 to finish him off. Now the number 2 hitter, Vaughn Grissom.
Hey, we got one here. No.
I'm about to ball like James. I'm about to shoot like Steph. I'm about to call like Bobby. I'm about to score like
Ball one low. Anderson, a former MVP, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a forkball, and he works in a slider. One down, base is empty. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 here. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
No, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And we got 2 down now.
Nolan Arenado stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
To the right side, Albies. And that is the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. We played an inning, no score. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Wilson Contreras has put together a pretty special career. Multiple times he's been an all-star and a guy that came up in the Cubs system as an infielder. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Yeah, very athletic catcher, and the thing about it is his offense is probably what he's most known for, coming out of that position behind the dish. And this is a kid that grew up in Venezuela. Favorite player, Miguel Cabrera, and not a bad one to want to follow after in terms of what you can do at the plate.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one catches the zone, and the count is 1-2. How about Wilson and William getting a chance to start and hit back-to-back in the 2022 All-Star game in L.A.? That must have been cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, and these two guys have a chance to be like the Molina brothers.
Throw on to Olsen, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Nickolas.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That one's in there, 0-1.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now at the plate, Colin Moran. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-1.
Hey, we got 1.
And a pitch. Fought off foul. At the belt and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Grounded to third, could be 2. 1 at second, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Braves 1 and the Cardinals nothing.
Music make me smile. Some people call it rhythm and soul. I could never get enough of this kind of stuff, cause I think they call it.
And welcome back. Now the left fielder, Jordan Walker.
No left fielder.
Walker in his second season, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Anderson back to work. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one away.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Nickolas Anderson.
This is Dylan Carlson.
Hey, we got 1 here.
And that's in there for strike 1. The wind of the pitch. That misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Hey, here we go.
The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Lars Nootbaar at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. The 0-1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Come on, big guy. Give me something right here.
Strike.
And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Hey, 2 here.
Out to short. Throw on to Olsen. That ends the inning. And down in order go the Cardinals. And it remains 1-0.
Dogs wanna bark and hounds wanna howl. Let 'em be down.
Bottom 4 now up for St. Louis. Brendan Donovan.
The designated hitter, Brendan Donovan.
The wind and the pitch. In there at the knees. 0-1.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Plays a 1 here.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field.
I go.
Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Vaughn Grissom digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. Just missed. Swing and a miss
1 ball.
as he was out front that time. Got him. 2 down.
now batting.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 so far. Saying he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
The 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the inning. Here's the power hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras. The pitch. There's a strike. Righty delivers. That one drifts inside.
Hey, no outs here.
That pitch clips the outside corner. Yeah, the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Hey, get him with your best pitch right here.
And another ball.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and Contreras is retired.
Up next to the Cardinals, the second baseman, Nickolas.
And now Nolan Gorman. And he's already singled in this game. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own, and a couple of quick outs.
The first baseman, number 22, Colin Moran.
Now here is Colin Moran. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's a little bit low.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering is down low. Ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Two-way.
That's through there for a strike. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Walker batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Here comes the 0-1. Liner, base hit. Moran around second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Chance now to even this game, if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now it's going to be Dylan Carlson. That misses, and that is ball 1. Second and third, 2 down.
Here we go, guys.
That's in there. That's strike 2. And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
There's a river in a valley headed towards me. My coolest got my head back and it's flowing in. Keep it rolling.
Bottom of the 6th, and now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
The right fielder.
He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Hey, nobody out now.
Mommy don't like how I'm living, but what can I say? I tell her it's my lifestyle. I ain't never gonna take my life away. They just wanna live my lifestyle.
Anderson back to work. A little bit low. Nootbaar goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. Left-hand hitter waits. Now 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now it's 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Another 1-2. That's
Ball
down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. Back there. And caught on the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So the batting order turns over. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. That misses. 1-0.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Next pitch is inside, and now 2-0.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
There's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Now to short, Meza. 2 up, 2 down.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Grissom, the next to hit, takes outside. That's in there, and that's strike one.
Hey, come on now, fellas. Let's do it, Cardinals.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Two outs. Here's a tapper towards short. Meza on the run, sends it over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Redbirds down quietly, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here in St. Louis, here's Nolan Arenado. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Pitch misses. Ball and a strike to Arenado. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Got him looking. Strike three called on a slider at the knees.
Number 40.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals, 1 for 2. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Contreras, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. Next offering misses. Ball one.
I got a ball, one strike.
One down. One down.
Righty to the plate. On the ground out to short. Dives and he can't hang on. That leaves him without a throw, and they can't get the out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second, that's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. Start to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Cardinals nothing.
Bless him because the Father never left him. Bless him. He did it for the brethren. I kept it all smiles like
Welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. And now Jordan Walker.
The left fielder, Jordan Walker.
The right-hander back to work. That one at the knees for a strike. Anderson still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Next one misses, and it's 1-1. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Here we go, guys.
2-1 now. Walker tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So up next, Dylan Carlson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one. 0-1. Kicks and fires. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. They pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. His righty-lefty splits there. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Carlson grounds second on his way to third. Cut off, now a throw home, and he's in there. A run comes in the play.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So the lineup flips over. Next is the designated hitter, Brendan Donovan. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Hey, here we go.
Nootbaar, the runner at second with 1 away.
Okay, gets a chance. Let's go.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Man at second. Just missing there. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
Ripped on a line to center.
I got it.
Makes the grab on the run. And there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Vaughn Grissom next up for the Cardinals.
Hey, 2 away now, 2 away. Let's send this guy to the shower.
In for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And that's in there at the knees.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Runner at second, 2 down. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. And that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, it's the Braves 5 and the Cardinals 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Keegan Aiken.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.